Glorious, beautiful humans. This is JD tuning in for a little podcast update on the Venus retrograde season and its connection to the Underworld and our Dark Sister Self Erishkagal. Inanna or Ishtar is known in the pantheons as the Queen of Heaven. And this is one of the most profound mystical mirrors between Ishtar's descent into the underworld and the Venus retrograde journey, which we are completing right now. Ishtar is the whole story of Easter came from this Ishtar story. And in the months before Ishtar goes into the underworld to meet with Erishkagal, she goes through a stripping of her identity. This is so poignant for the human psyche and how our journey is a constant cycles of life, death, and rebirth. We get stripped of our identities and what we perceive ourselves to be. So the mystical mirrors between Ishtar's descent into the underworld and the Venus retrograde journey is a beautiful sacred myth that reflects these cycles of life, death, and rebirth when we are asked to release our relationship with certain identities and egos that we may be attached to. Here is a poetic and powerful reflection for you in the story. Ishtar, the Queen of Heaven and Earth, descends. She strips herself bare, layer by layer, through 7 gates. She surrenders her jewels, her robes, her symbols of worldly power. She does not descend to conquer. She descends to face the unknown. She descends to meet her shadow twin, her Dark Sister Erishkagal, the Queen of the Underworld. In the deepest chamber, beneath the surface of all she thought she was, Ishtar meets death. She hangs on a hook for 3 nights and 3 days, silenced, motionless between the worlds. For 3 nights and 3 days, Ishtar does not rise. This is the space of womb transformation. This is the holy pause, the void between identities, the place where no masks can survive. When Venus goes retrograde, she mirrors this descent. The bright evening star disappears from the night sky. She too surrenders her crown, dropping below the horizon, becoming invisible. She joins us in the underworld. We are invited to do the same. In Venus retrograde season, we are asked to pause, review, and remember. This is not a time for performance or perfection. It is a time to look and sit with our own Erishkagal, the face of our grief, our rage, our exhaustion, our longing, and the truth we've buried deep beneath beauty. Erishkagal is often misunderstood as the villain, but she is not the villain. She is the keeper of what has been exiled. She is our inner truth when we strip away the performance. She howls at what has gone unspoken. She howls it out into the night sky, into the depths of the underworld of her experience. And so, like Ishtar, we are called to reclaim what we have disowned. We're called to mourn what we've lost, to surrender illusions of worthiness, identity, and control, and to wait in the sacred, dark space for the new self to emerge. On the 3rd day, Inanna rises, not by force, but by divine timing, by the intervention of the allies who remembered her. When Venus is reborn as the morning star, she returns transfigured, no longer the romantic seductress. She becomes the warrior of the heart, a sacred woman who has faced her own death and come back with the codes of truth. So my invitation for you, as Venus retrograde is finishing, ask yourself, what am I being asked to surrender? Who or what am I when I let go of performance, productivity, and perfection? What truth does my shadow sister want me to face and honor? Let Ishta guide you. Let Erishkagal initiate you. Let the darkness gestate your rebirth. 3 days, 3 gates, 3 truths, and then you rise. I've prepared a meditation for you into the underworld of Venus. So get yourself comfortable. Feel the beat of your heart in your chest. Feel your blood beating to the rhythm of the earth, and connect with your breath. Become so surrendered and soft in your body that you melt with the surface beneath you. If you haven't already closed down your eyes, breathe in and breathe out. Let go. Relax your pelvic floor, your jaw, your womb, your feet, your tongue, your teeth, your eyes, your hands, all the way down the back of your spine, and breathe into your belly, into your womb chamber. Exhale slowly and gently, like you're descending down a spiral staircase into stillness. Follow the velvety dark expanse behind your eyes and notice the sky is going darker and darker. The stars blur into a mist. The moon wanes thin, and the bright star of Venus has vanished from the sky. She is gone. She is below. She has returned to the underworld, and so do you. Feel yourself walking barefoot into the desert. The earth beneath you is warm, ancient, familiar. Ahead stands a great obsidian temple shimmering in the blackness, carved into the belly of the earth. This is the gateway to the underworld, the temple of truth and the womb of rebirth. As you step closer, a voice rises from within you. I now release what I no longer need. Say it aloud or within. I now release what I no longer need. At the threshold, you are asked to surrender a part of your identity, a mask, a performance, a story. What are you being asked to surrender? You take it off and lay it at the gate and walk forward, deeper and deeper still. You now come into a vast dark space of stillness, silence, and timelessness. You are suspended here, not lost, but held. in the 3 days of the Underworld, the place between who you were and who you are becoming. Not lost, but held. In the void, Erishkagal's voice, the dark goddess, the keeper of your shadow, asks, "What truth have you buried?" Pause. Let the answer arise within you. It might be a word, a feeling, a memory, a name. What truth have you buried? What are you ready to forgive? Breathe. Allow it to come to you. What are you ready to forgive? Notice any resistances that come up. Perhaps you are fully ready. Perhaps you're being asked to forgive something that you never ever thought that you would even consider forgiving. What are you ready to forgive? Give yourself permission. And what part of you is waiting to be born? What part of you is waiting to be born? As you ask this question, you notice a soft light beginning to stir at the center of your heart. It grows warmer and brighter. You are remembering. You are returning. Venus is not gone. She's just being reborn. And so are you. Whisper now after me. I am willing to be remade in truth. I return crowned in light and love. I rise as the sovereign star of my own becoming. Take 3 slow, deep breaths and let the golden light fill your body. I rise as the sovereign star of my own becoming. Let the love of Venus wrap around you like a rose gold veil. You have descended. You have remembered. And when the moment is right, you will rise. And when you're ready, you can come back into space. So here we are, just before Easter, Ishtar, having gone through Venus retrograde season and been stripped bare in so many ways of so many things that have been ready to leave. Perhaps you have been through a massive journey with letting go, with grief, with waking up to some of the identities that were not working for you. I would love to hear from you and to invite you to come and join me and the Sovereign Woman community for the Venus Rose Red Tent Circles. They are online and I have set a beautiful space. You will receive monthly activations for each Inanna gateway as she goes direct, Ishtar gateways of Venus, as she goes direct, and we will also be working with each of the archetypes connected to the sidereal Venus astrology. This is a monthly offering. It's by donation. So if you're craving sisterhood and you're wanting to up level your attraction, as in that point within you that you know is worthy beyond measure. If you are yearning to soften in a world that is constantly pulling us to be hard, if you are ready to be held in this energy that I've shared with you today and get to know your unique Venus codes, please reach out. I would love for you to join us, and I wish you all the best on your journey. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. That helps me get my message out. And yeah, thank you. Rock and roll.